Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cedric with Marketing Affiliate Gems. And I am so pumped up about my business. I'm so pumped up about what I do. What I do with Marketing Affiliate Gems as a marketing veteran or internet marketing veteran. I give you all the inside scoops about being an affiliate marketer, being an internet marketer, having an online business, everything that goes into that, the different types of website hosting companies that they are, the ins and outs of the hosting companies, the hosting companies that I use, the tools that I use, and the hosting company that I want to talk about to you today, because I do a lot of different things, but today I want to talk to you about a hosting company called WP Engine, and specifically PHP and what PHP is. I'm not going to go into what PHP is too much, but how PHP, having the latest version of PHP, can help your business, help your conversion rate, and help your user experience. And whenever you say helping your business, helping your conversion rates, whenever you say helping your rankings, your website rankings with Google and all the search engines, Bing and Yahoo, whenever you say, helping your rankings, your conversions, and your user experience is really all the same thing. Why is that? Because if you have a great user experience, then that means that Google is going to rank you higher. If you have a great user experience, that means that your conversion rate is going to be better as well. So everything goes together, and PHP helps with user experience. So that means it helps with rankings with the search engines, because that's one of the factors that they rank on. And also, in addition to that, it will help you with your conversion rates, because it is shown that if your site loads slowly, for every few seconds that it loads slowly, or every few milliseconds, I think actually the quote is that you are gonna miss on some sales. And the more sales that you have are the more sales that you're going to miss. So people really want a fast loading site. Don't you want a fast loading site? As an online marketer, we have to remember that what we want and what we do as consumers is what our site visitors are going to do as well. So let's get right into it. PHP. I am just learning about PHP myself. Maybe I would say over the last month, I have been aware of what PHP was. Month and a half, maybe. Hasn't been very long at all. But I'm blown away about how it impacts our business. And one of the ways that it impacts our business is our security. Actually, I'm in the wrong dashboard right now. This is the WP Engine dashboard that I'm in right now, as you see right here. I need to be right here, because what you're going to see, and this is my post that I just did with about PHP. This is what I actually want you to see. I'm so sorry for showing you that. I didn't mean to show you that. Okay, so what I'm showing you right now is this morning, last night, I decided to write a post on PHP. This morning, I woke up to get into my dashboard, and this is what I see. Isn't it something? PHP update required. WordPress is telling me you need to update your PHP. Why? Because your site is going to be insecure if you're running an old version of PHP. So how do I know what version of PHP that I have? Well, this is what you do. You go down to Tools and Site Health, and then you go down to Info, and I believe it's under Server. Let's see here. I believe it's on the server, maybe not. Active Things WordPress. Let's see. I believe it's under, yeah, there it is right there. PHP version is 5.6. All right. So I have PHP version 5.6. So what is the question is, what is the latest version in WordPress? Let's see here. Let's click on this because I didn't actually click on it today because I knew all the answers to. I knew exactly what they were talking about because I have been learning more about this over the last month or so. The current version is 7.3, and that's why I'm promoting WP Engine so much. I am an affiliate of the WP Engine, so if you do decide to get a WP Engine website, please buy it from me, since you're learning about PHP from me and WP Engine from me as well. Chances are, I would love for you to buy it from me, and I would really appreciate that to support me in my business. If I am useful to you. But I will have to tell you that WP Engine is really quick. I'm not gonna say the whole story about how I got into WP Engine. You can go to my website, Marketing Affiliate Gems, and check out the whole backstory on it on my latest post. I give a little insight on that. But let me tell you, it's lightning fast. That's one of the reasons why I love WP Engine. When I first started researching them last year, when I first started researching WP Engine last year, I was like, wow, I was really impressed by them. So I said, well, let me try them as an internet marketer who deals with business with affiliate marketing as my expertise. Let me try WP Engine, and I loved it. Now, look, I was a homer to my original hosting company that I used the most, and I still love them, and I still recommend them for certain customers, for certain people, for certain business owners. But WP Engine is right up there at the top for me. And there are certain circumstances that I would tell you to go with my original hosting company. I'm not going to tell you their name right now because I don't want to put them down because they are at 5.6, as you saw with my marketing site there. And WP Engine is up at 7.3. Okay, so just happened on July 11th that they updated to 7.3. Okay, so it's August the 22nd now. So they have already updated to the fastest PHP possible, which helps you with your speed, your loading speed of your website. Okay, so that's why PHP is important because it helps you with the loading speed of your website. Let me take it to my website real quick. Marketing Affiliate Gems. Boom. And to my latest post. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. There we go. I'm not sure if it was a loading speed or not at that time. But my loading speed with this site is not bad. However, I am switching this site over. This was already planned. Before I got this notice, I was already planning on switching this site is one of my top websites. I'm going to switch it over to WP Engine in about a week to 10 days. That's my plan. Because any sites that I have that are ready for profit, which this site is ready for profit, I'm going to switch them over. I already have a website that I have already switched over, and that's my beauty website, and that's my most mature website, and so I've already switched it over to WP Engine. My rankings have gone up. Let me show you here. This is my numbers for my marketing site right here. As you see, I've been doing better because I've been focusing on the site a lot more. My handicap personally, I have too many websites, y'all. I love what I'm doing. I'm King Kong at what I do with SEO, and I think I'm pretty good at what I do, but my numbers point that out. I have too many sites, so I'm not able to focus as I want to be honest with you. But you see, I'm getting better. It's getting stronger as I put more time in my business. because really you should only have one website. Guess how many I have, y'all? I have about 30 websites. Just totally too many. And I'm giving love to the top ones right now. So my performance is getting better because I'm really focusing a lot more on my top websites more. Okay, so this is really my top website here. As far as my traffic goes, my traffic just went up from 2 people a day last month because I wasn't working on this website a lot because it's a beauty website and I'm looking for ladies to work with me. I went to 2, but I started focusing on it last month. Now I am at about a couple days ago, I had 28 people come to the site. I'm averaging probably about 21 to 22 people per day. So am I pretty good at search engine optimization? Yeah. And this is the website that I switched over to WP Engine in late May. So as you see, I stopped focusing on this website, and then after I switched it over, I stopped focusing on it. And I had a problem with Google finding my website after the switch over, and then I figured out why. It's because I didn't have a proper sitemap inside of Google Search Console. I fixed that, boom, my traffic came back. Then I started working on the site around 7:15. I said, you know what, I'm gonna get the site back up and running, boom. Then my numbers started going up to about 7 a day, 10 a day, 20 a day. Now I'm up to the high 20s per day. So I think I'm pretty good. I expect by the end of the month to be at 40 a day. Then by October, I expect to have about 200 people a day come to my website. So I'm not too shabby. So you can definitely listen to me. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how well my WP Engine site is doing. The one that I'm actually focusing on. I have about 7 or 8 WP Engine websites, but if you don't focus on any website with any hosted company, it's not going to do well, right? I'm focusing on this website and it's doing great. I can do this with any of my websites because I'm that good. Okay, I just felt like I needed to prove myself there because, hey, if you don't have the numbers, hey, we're in business. It's all about numbers, and that's what PHP is all about. Is that we're in such a competitive industry as online marketers, and in any business is really competitive, right? So if you have a PHP at 5.6 and the present PHP is 7.3, then guess what? You want to get that moved up. How are you going to move up your PHP and get the latest PHP? The only way of doing it that I know of, and I'm pretty sure this is true, is your hosting company has to do that for you. Okay, so that's what the problem is that I know the company that I was referring to you to about that I'm working with right now, who my marketing website, Marketing Affiliate Gems, is giving me this error message for. The owner said that they're going to be moving up PHP, that they're working on it right now. Okay, so it's going to be a while, but we're going to still have this problem with this site. If I weren't going to transfer it over to WP Engine, I would still have this problem. So the only way that I know is to transfer it over to WP Engine. They're one of only 5% of web hosting companies have the top are in this percentage who are running PHP 7.3. And let me show you let me see, where is that? Okay, it's not here, but I have it on one of my websites. Let me show you here. Boom. Only 5% of the hosting companies have PHP 7.3. Hey, that's me and my son. Let's see here. Boom. Okay, so how many of the hosting companies have 7.3? Okay, so 5.6 is where I am with my hosting company. Boom. And this is right here, is WP Engine right here, 7.3. You see that right there? I think that you can see my mouse. It's 5.7 actually. 5.7%. Wow, is that the best one? 7.2 is the last one. Hey, not bad to be there, 18.8%. 7.1, not bad to be there, 13%. So you're 20%, okay, about 35% are really where you want to be. You want to be in this area right here, but you really want to be right here, and this is where WP Engine is. Isn't that something? And then you have all these people right here who are really hurting, security-wise and speed-wise. So in your rankings, if you are trying to get that edge, you want to be right here. Okay. So yeah, you know, I'm so happy to be with WP Engine because my websites are lightning fast. They're quick. And if you have a really quick website on one hand, then what you're going to want to do on the other hand is, or it will allow you to do other things. If you want to add on more plugins, you can add on more plugins without any problem, okay? And there's a, you know, there's a debate on whether plugins slow down your site, and at some point they do, okay? But at the same time, you know, you can add on a lot of plugins and it not affect your site speed, okay? But there's a way to do that to make sure that it doesn't, okay? But I'm not going to get into that. But what I'm trying to say is that if you want to add on more YouTube videos to your web post or your website, you know, you can afford to do that if you have more site speed, you know. Yeah, I mean, hey, as a business owner, there's certain things that I do not want to worry about all the time. I don't want to worry about my site speed every single day, all the time. So having the fastest, the most updated PHP is super important if you can have it. And with WP Engine, you can have it, and you can have it at a great price. WP Engine is very affordable. I love it. I use it. I'm switching over more of my websites over to WP Engine. It's just that the original web hosting company that I told you about, they are very good at education, the education portion of online learning. So that's why I keep them, so I can keep on learning and keep on growing. And they also allow me to have 25 websites. I can build 25 websites on that platform alone for one price. For WP Engine, it's $35 per website. Okay, so it's a little bit more expensive as far as that goes, but that's a normal pricing there for a web hosting company, right? You know, but I also get PHP 7.3. I also get, you know, some awesome themes that come with the package with WP Engine as well. So that's what we're talking about right now, the PHP portion of online marketing and your website hosting and all that good stuff. I really didn't get into what PHP was, only because it's not really important what it is. What's important is that you want to have your, because PHP is really a coding language. Coders use PHP. But basically the reason why they do it for is so, part of the reason is so that browsers, when someone types in your website name, yourawesomesite.com, then the higher version of PHP that you have, the faster your website will load. That's all we need to know as online marketers. That's all we need to know. You know, but I will do a video going into that a lot more because it is a little interesting, you know, the behind the scenes portion of that. Well, I hope you have a great day, and I hope that you got some uses out of this. Many blessings to you. Okay.